What's up, everybody? The Doctor's in. Michael Parati here, joining you with some more commentary practice. Today's exciting matchup is going to be Chris G versus Flyboi, and we do see Chris G rocking his normal team since the patch hit, and he's going against Flyboi, who has a pretty interesting team, I feel. It's Hit, Frieza, Super Saiyan Goku, which is something we've been seeing a lot more of. Maybe not that exact team, but we've been seeing a lot more Hit, and we've been seeing a hell of a lot more Frieza. Now that they fixed his install. So we're just going to jump into it, guys. We're just going to get going right off the rip, and here we go. We'll have to see if Chris is feeling himself. Usually he will kind of play around in these online matches. But some of the stuff that Team Gohan has been able to do recently is just absolutely bonkers. Went for the snap and just the immediate spark. Flyboi didn't lose any HP, so he didn't get any health back out of this sparking as it's now ending. But he was able to relieve the pressure. Unfortunately, that's a once in a game time type of situation. And Chris is just going to jump over the projectile hit there and smack him up a little bit. Keeps the corner pressure, and he's going to snap again, actually. Gets the fuzzy, gets the overhead, and now we're probably going to be seeing loops for a little while now, until Chris drops it and finds himself on the receiving end of the auto combo. Bit of a missed input there from Flyboi, wanting to do the small little death ball there. And didn't quite connect, stops up the super dash there. Chris, with his patented level 1 setup to get somebody out of there. It's going to be a level 2, though, and it's actually going to kill. So it started as a happy accident there, I feel. Ended up working out very effectively. Chris, that one was maybe a little questionable, but now he's just on the defensive, reflecting everything. Pushed back into the corner. Another big reflect. Keeps letting these, level 1s rip, losing himself some HP, but eventually he's going to get the hit and take down Flyboi's Frieza. And now 1v3, no sparking available. All the meter in the world, however. Can Flyboi bring this back? Trying to use the stage to his advantage, keeping as far away from Chris and his oppressive offense. But he ends up getting clipped in the end, finds himself back to the wall. Going to be put down, probably going to see a level 3? Not quite. Gets the cross-up super dash, puts himself back towards mid-screen though, unless he decides to do a level 3. However, he's made it so far over, he's still going to have screen to work with. Chris is going to be able to back up for quite a ways still. Chaozu gets vanished out of. Now Chris G. Gonna get the air-to-air, pop his own sparking, and this should be it. Gonna be a massive amount of meter gain. Oh, he drops the combo, giving Flyboi a second chance just to get hit up again.
Looks like my power gave me the edge this time.
Bit of an NA reset there. Gives Chris the victory. And he's heading into Game 2 with quite a bit of momentum. That was a pretty one-sided victory. Surviving all 3 characters. Hit finally going to get to do something this series. Gets stuffed by the super dash. Tried to reflect, thought something different was coming. Instead, he just gets clipped by the long-range Yamcha assist. Such a scary thing to deal with. Tried to go for the counter, but then it just baits the DP. Chris is getting caught. Lots of damage here coming out from Hit. Finds himself finally on the offensive in the corner. Frieza assist, not going to connect. Some stray key blast though. Give Chris the advantage, and this is going to hurt. He's going to have a lot of meter to work with very soon, and he's doing what he can to keep this Hit on edge, and the DP full invulnerability into the level 1 is what finally seals the deal there.
Guess I'll give you a good eye. Guess I'll give you a fright. Well, you're in it. It's clear you have a death wish.
Tien Gohan finally gonna go down as well. That Frieza is so good. Did so much for his team. Gonna get both characters. Missed the spark though. So counter spark from Flyboi means he's gonna get some of that HP back. Meanwhile, Super Saiyan Goku in the back is going to be healing up anyway. Chris might want to try and get the snap to try and get rid of that blue health. Gets the overhead. Tien has so many of them. Sparking timing very soon for both players. And they're just scrambling now. It's getting tricky. Here comes the Golden Frieza. Something we haven't seen a whole lot of. Level 1 from Chris. Doesn't hit. Goes for the level 1 again, hoping for something. Again, it just doesn't hit. Golden Frieza getting swapped out for the higher HP character. Was scared of Chris coming down with buttons, so he goes for the vanish and ends up getting caught out of it. Back to the corner we go. Lots of meter available for Chris, not spending it just yet. Gets another overhead setup, and now this is not looking good for Flyboi's Goku. Goes for level 3, and he can just let him rock. Kill the character. Yeah. You still have Yamcha in the background, so you don't really need Tien's HP just yet. And besides, it's just solo Frieza now. He's going to catch the Z change, but I don't think you're too worried if you're Chris just yet. We got loops into the level 3. Lots of HP missing for Yamcha, and he gets hit overhead. This should be it for him. No meter to spend, so he is in a bit of a rough spot. Chris, once again, just so disrespectful. Oh man, every time Tien's on the screen, just level 1. Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing, where you're going, just level 1. And the one time it works is it gives him the game. So it looks like the players have swapped sides. Chris finally getting picked up a little bit. Finally, gonna get some retribution there. Swaps out to the Frieza. It's been the game plan for a while now. Just wants to get this character out, knows it's Flyboi's best character, and so he wants to do what he can, but it looks like Tien Gohan, Flyboi's going to drop it, but he picks it right back up and takes out the character. Sparking only about 4 seconds left on it, so we'll have to see what he can get out of it. Nothing really came at the end of the sparking, but he does get corner control. Keeps Chris there, using that Destructo Disc, but he gets caught by the Yamcha assist again. Every time, it's so long, so active. It's so hard to completely avoid a lot of the time. Level 3, Golden Sparking, Golden Frieza. Tried to go low, but the Z change catches Chris unawares. And now Tien looking a little worse for wear. No sparking on either side. Good hit assist there, trying to get anything done. Catches him low, brings him right back to the corner. Does have the level 3 available, but we're just going to see a swap. Instant air dash overhead gives Chris the opportunity he needs to take back corner pressure. Tried to bait the spark, but his buttons were too slow. Flyboi's going to take advantage of this wholeheartedly. Drops him down, level 1, level 1. Last character for Chris. This is the best situation Flyboi has been in all series. And Chris just letting supers go, hoping it hits. Catches him with the super dash. Bit of a misinput there though, and now he finds himself really in a predicament. He's back to the corner, back to the wall. 3 bars of meter available for Flyboi. And it's really tough world for Chris to try and escape out of this, but it doesn't matter. It is all over. And that is going to be Flyboi picking up a game. And finding himself on the board.
You're the first person to kick dust on me since my father. Frieza! Win!
That was really well played. Didn't really seem like too much of a play differential though, or gameplay differential though from Flyboi. It just seemed like he was putting his plan more into action, not getting caught quite as much. Dragon Rush coming out from Chris, not something we've been seeing a lot this match outside of the hard knockdown in the air. You know, it's not being used as an offensive tool so much. Again, that Yamcha assist, so clutch in opening up Flyboi, and he's going to lose a character because of it. And we keep seeing Chris, you know, snap out or otherwise bring the Frieza in. Another relatively early spark from Flyboi. I'm wondering if that was just a misinput because he doesn't get anything out of it, and he's gonna lose a lot not having it later. Because even though yes, that was all blue HP, you know, now he got a couple of hits in. He's gonna swap out eventually, but sparking's about half over. It's not gonna be much longer. We can already see the white flashing. He's getting a lot of good damage on the Tien, but he didn't spend the meter that he'd gained during the spark, and now it's over. So now when he's, you know, last character trying to get, you know, a comeback potential coming in, he's not going to have that opportunity. He does end up taking Tien down though, so Chris now 2 characters as well with his sparking. Good delayed Z change to keep Chris guessing. Gets the swap and then catches him out of the air as well. Delayed vanish gets the combo going, keeping it up. Destructive discs out to set up pressure. Pushing him back. Didn't quite work out the way he wanted. Lots of vanish setups coming in from Flyboi. It's working out pretty well for him, but he's pretty dependent on mana or meter because of it. And so we can see him spending it so often, not really gaining it all back due to those, you know, the decreased mana or meter changes. And you see a swap, Frieza, but mixing Chris up a little bit. And that beam assist, too good to give up. Frieza, though, has a really good assist, so if he can get on the offensive and take advantage of that, oh, he baits out the DP. Chris is going to be shaking his head on that one. Thankfully for him, Flyboi drops the combo. Puts him down. Brings him all the way to the corner. Super dash out, gets blocked. They're just trading neat little jabs here, but it's working out so much better for Flyboi, seeing as he does take the character in the end. Now, solo Yamcha from Chris. We've seen it before. We'll see it again. He has made these comebacks possible, especially with having the sparking. There it goes. Doesn't get the follow-up, though. That's huge. Gets caught by the 5H. Climbs him up the wall. Drops him down. Level 3 available. Just eating up the sparking time right now. Yes, it's not going to kill, but there's not a whole lot of blue health either. It's getting to a point where Yamcha is just one setup away, and there it is. Flyboi is going to pick up his second game of the series and tie it up 2-2.
See you later. Goku.
And really good play there from him. It was a bit scrambly, but he was able to make it still work in his favor, didn't lose too much pressure in odd situations, and eventually was able to just clutch it out. His sparking usage is still pretty awkward, I feel, but it's, I mean, he obviously wasn't in a situation last game where he needed it late games. Now we'll have to see if he decides to use it early once again, but for now, he's just putting a hurting on this poor little child. Although it's got to be said that 40% damage off of that kind of combo from hit. Pretty disappointing, considering Chris G just did about the same thing in, you know, an extended B&B. DP getting fished out once again. Chris is going to have to start being careful with those, but in the end, it works out for him. Bomb out, keeping him down, bringing him all the way to the corner. Dragon Rush set up into the level 3. Probably going to extend it. Oh, he didn't connect. Had that worked, he would have extended to the level 5 more than likely. That DP hurts. That's so much damage. Chris taking a lead, trying to keep pressure going, gets caught by the Destructor Discs on the return though. Now, gonna lose a bit of blue health onto that Gohan. Not ideal, but he's not too bent out of shape about it. He's so good on these reflects. Spacing them in well enough that they're, you know, doing the job, but he's not in danger of being punished for misusing them. Sparking out from Flyboi. Wanted to relieve the pressure. Lots of damage here. Should be able to take out Gohan as long as he doesn't drop this combo, because he can level 1. And that's all it takes. So now Chris, we'll have to see if he counter sparks, because it's something he's been holding onto. And we saw last game, he did it pretty late in the match with that solo Yamcha, and it got to a point where it really didn't help him too much. And so now Golden Frieza comes out. Again, Flyboi doing the Golden Frieza into Z-Change to get this Goku onto the field. Overhead into the Sparking Pop. This is going to kill. 7 bars a meter, even if he just level 3s and just lets it all rip. I missed the level 1 though. I wonder if that was a miss input wanting that level 3, but now he's just going to have to make it that much work harder. Gets the overhead, and now it's for sure a dead Goku. Or not. Maybe he'll miss a couple. Uses that Frieza assist to get the connection as well. Sparking has now ended for Chris G. Brings him back to the corner. Level 1 into the change. Wants that blue health back onto Goku to come back. He's going to have to be careful with it, though. Tien going to get caught. Misses the follow-up, though. Catches him with the Z change. Oh my Lanta. That's happened too often to count. Too often for, you know, prosperity's sake. But loops all the way to the corner. Drops him just at the end. Really unfortunate timing of the Golden Frieza ending there, just as the Super Dash was coming in, so he didn't get the chance to do anything about it, actually. And so he loses a lot of HP for that. Definitely not what he was hoping for. Using that 2S into Vanish so he doesn't get Reflect punished. Quick little backdash into the EX Wolf Fist gives Chris the character, and now it is solo Goku for Flyboi. In a really tough predicament, 2 bars of meter, and he's just going to get caught. That should be it. That should be all it takes to close it out. And there it is, Chris G taking the series 3-2. Really well played by him, guys. And it looked a bit of a struggle for a little bit because Flyboi had those games 3 and 4 so effectively. You know, he didn't change his game plan too much, but he was able to make it work better. You know, he was able to not get caught out as much. He got caught by a couple Dragon Rushes on the defensive side, but it wasn't something that we'd seen previous to that. So it wasn't like Chris was spamming Dragon Rush and just, you know, Flyboi wasn't able to tech it in time. And so, other than those couple little things, he really kind of got outlucked in that last game on that last little bit. You know, they both worked super hard to get a character down, and then the Golden Frieza times out just as the Super Dash from Yamcha was connecting. It was literally like within a couple frames. So he lost like 40% HP there, and without sparking, you're not getting that back. And so that's one of those dangers of popping the sparking so early, like Flyboi does, whereas Chris saves it for when he gets an opportunity to kill a character. And, you know, it didn't work out a couple times for him. You know, he missed the spark on that Happy Birthday in Game 2, and then he missed it, you know, Game 5 there, where he didn't finish Goku on either of those opportunities after the spark. He did end up getting the character eventually, but it was so much harder to work for. But in the end, Chris G does take it 3-2. So congratulations to him. And for today, once again, Michael Dr. Prodi checking out, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.